I still wake up to the sight you left cold. Still hear your laugh in the silence I hold. The coffee gets bitter, the mornings get long. Everything's here, but somehow you're gone. Pictures on my phone I can't delete. Your shadow keeps walking these empty streets. I tell my friends that I'm doing alright, then cry with the city lights every night. And I know, time is supposed to heal, but these scars keep opening like they were never real. Now I'm fading through the blue, trying not to think of you. Every memory cuts deeper than before, and I'm breaking little by little, holding tears that never settle. You were everything I was living for. If love was meant to stay, why did you walk away? Why am I still standing at your door? I'm fading through the blue, still in love with you. The songs we play still fill the room, turning every afternoon into June. I wear the jacket that you used to steal, just to remember how your heartbeat feels. Some nights I drive with nowhere to go, following roads only heartbreak knows. The moon looks lonely hanging overhead, like it understands the words I never said. And I try to let your memory leave, but every goodbye you gave me still lives inside of me. Now I'm fading through the blue, trying not to think of you. Every memory cuts deeper than before, and I'm breaking little by little, holding tears that never settle. You were everything I was living for. If love was meant to stay, why did you walk away? Why am I still standing at your door? I'm fading through the blue, still in love with you. Maybe someday I'll stop looking back. Maybe someday my heart will unpack all the promises we couldn't keep, all the dreams that still visit my sleep. But tonight, your name is all I know, and this pain refuses to let go. Now I'm fading through the blue, lost inside the thought of you. Every heartbeat feels heavier somehow, and I'm falling little by little, holding on against my will. But I don't know how to stop now. If forever was a lie, then why can't I say goodbye? Why does your ghost still pull me down? I'm fading through the blue, still in coffee's cold, it's been all day. Your picture's fading, but it won't go away. The silence talks louder than any crowd. Since you left, this house feels too loud. Your sweater's still hanging by the door, like you're coming back like before. I tell myself it's time to move on, but every night proves me wrong. I know you're gone, I know it's over now, but my heart still waits somewhere between hope and doubt. I still leave the light on, like you're lost somewhere in the dark, like you're pulling to the driveway and restart this broken heart. I still leave the light on, even though you said goodbye. Maybe it's foolish, maybe it's weakness, but I can't teach these tears to lie. The world's moved on without us, but I'm still holding on. Yeah, every night when darkness falls, I still leave the light on. The neighbors ask how I've been lately. I smile and say that I'm okay, see, they don't hear these empty rooms or watch me talk to memories of you. Your side of the bed stays untouched, like somehow that still means enough. Every shadow looks a little like you, every dream feels almost true. I know you're gone, I hear it in the rain outside, but part of me still believes you'll walk back through that door tonight. I still leave the light on, like you're lost somewhere in the dark, like you'll pull into the driveway and restart this broken heart. I still leave the light on, even though you said goodbye. Maybe it's foolish, maybe it's weakness, but I can't teach these tears to lie. The world's moved on without us, but I'm still holding on. Yeah, every night when darkness falls, I still leave the light on. Maybe love doesn't disappear, maybe it lingers year after year, in little things we cannot erase, in empty halls and familiar places. And maybe one day I'll be strong enough to finally let go of us, but tonight the darkness feels too long, so I'll keep that porch light on. I still leave the light on, though I know you're not coming home, like a sailor searching oceans, too afraid to be alone. I still leave the light on for the man I used to be, before goodbye became a sentence, before you became a memory. The stars keep shining above me while I'm barely hanging on, and until my heart stops calling your name, I'll still leave the light on. The house is quiet, the night is long, the light is fading, but it's still on. Coffee's getting colder on the counter by the door. Your favorite sweater's hanging where you left it once before. The pictures on the hallway wall still smile like nothing changed, but every frame reminds me that forever slipped away. I still wake up reaching out in the middle of the night, half asleep, still believing you'll be lying by my side. Then the silence hits my chest like a weight I cannot hold, and I remember all at once your side of the bed is cold. Every shadow in this room still carries pieces of you. Your side of the bed is cold, like the winter in my soul. The pillow keeps your memory, but you're somewhere I can't go. The clock keeps moving on, but my heart is standing still. I would trade 1,000 tomorrows for one more night that's real. Now the house feels 10 miles wide, and every doorway hurts to hold. Since you left, the world grew older, and your side of the bed is cold. I hear you laugh inside the rain when it falls against the glass, like a song that keeps repeating from a life that's in the past. Friends all say I'll heal someday, that time can ease the pain, but no one sees the storm I fight every single day. Your toothbrush still sits by the sink untouched and all alone, like it's waiting for a miracle to finally bring you home. And every little thing we share turns silver into gold. That's why every night feels endless when your side of the bed is cold. Every heartbeat asks me why. Love can leave but never die. Your side of the bed is cold, like the winter in my soul. The pillow keeps your memory, but you're somewhere I can't go. The clock keeps moving on, but my heart is standing still. I would trade 1,000 tomorrows for one more night that's real. Now the house feels 10 miles wide, and every doorway hurts to hold. Since you left, the world grew older, and your side of the bed is cold. If heaven has a phone line, I'd call you every day, tell you all the things I never found the words to say. I tell you that I miss you more than these tears can show, more than all the lonely nights that nobody will know. And if dreams are all that's left now, then tonight don't let me go. Your side of the bed is cold, but your name still warms my heart. Though the distance keeps on growing, I still love you where you are. The stars outside the window watch another night unfold, and I'm lying here remembering when your hand was mine to hold. The dark is coming slowly, but this pain won't let me go. I'm still talking to your shadow on your side of the bed. Your side of the bed is cold, still cold, still missing you, still holding on. Mm. I still got your number saved under your name. Even though we don't talk, I can't erase every message frozen somewhere in time. Like a photograph I read every night. The last goodbye still burns on the screen. A conversation that ended our dream. I scroll through memories I should let go, but some old wounds refuse to close. Every contact tells a story. Every name becomes a scar. And the people I once held close feel a million miles apart. I've got ghosts in my contact list, calling from a life I miss. Names that light up in my mind but disappeared with time. Ghosts in my contact list, people I still reminisce. I keep their numbers, I don't know why. Maybe I'm afraid to say goodbye. There's an old best friend I haven't seen in years. A first love hidden behind my tears. A family member whose voice is gone, yet somehow their number still lives on. I know they won't be calling me tonight. Still I stare at those digits in the light, searching for a version of myself that disappeared with someone else. Every silence gets louder when the midnight shadows fall, and I hear the echoes of the ones who don't answer anymore. I've got ghosts in my contact list, calling from a life I miss. Names that light up in my mind but disappeared with time. Ghosts in my contact list, people I still reminisce. I keep their numbers, I don't know why. Maybe I'm afraid to say goodbye. Maybe healing isn't deleting names. Maybe moving on still hurts the same. Maybe love leaves traces we can't erase, even after years have washed away. I tried letting go 1,000 times, but memories don't follow straight lines. Some hearts leave fingerprints behind that never fade from the mind. I've got ghosts in my contact list, shadows of the ones I miss. Names that once felt just like home, now they're places I can't go. Ghosts in my contact list, living in a space that exists between who I was and who I'll be. There's still a part of me. I've got ghosts in my contact list, and tonight they're all I see. So I'll leave those numbers where they are, like faded constellations in the dark. The screen goes dark, the room stays cold. Some stories end but never grow old, and every name I cannot resist becomes a ghost in my contact list. Ghosts in my contact list. Ghosts in my contact list. I still got your message. I just can't press delete. 3 in the morning, can't close my eyes. Your name still glows in the dark sometimes. The room is silent, the city sleeps, but every memory wakes with me. The coffee's cold on the windowsill. The world moved on, but I'm standing still. I tell myself that I'm okay, then hear your voice and fall apart again. One little sound, one little tone, and suddenly I'm not alone. It's the last voice note you ever sent. 37 seconds of heaven and regret. You said, drive safe, baby, call me when you're home. Now I'm listening to forever in a speakerphone. I know every breath, I know every pause, every tiny crack inside your words. You're gone, but somehow you're still close, living inside the last voice note. Friends say healing comes with time, but clocks don't fix a heart like mine. I changed my number, changed my town, still your echo follows around. I tried new faces, crowded bars, but nobody knows my hidden scars. They laugh and dance beneath the lights while I'm replaying you tonight. One little sound, one little tone, and suddenly I'm not alone. It's the last voice note you ever sent. 37 seconds of heaven and regret. You said, drive safe, baby, call me when you're home. Now I'm listening to forever in a speakerphone. I know every breath, I know every pause, every tiny crack inside your words. You're gone, but somehow you're still close, living inside the last voice note. If I delete it, will I lose your smile? Will your laughter disappear after a while? If I keep it, will I ever heal, or keep pretending memories are real? Oh, tell me what to do, 'cause letting go still feels like losing you. It's the last voice note you ever sent, the last I love you that I haven't spent. A frozen little moment that refuses to die, like a photograph made out of goodbye. I know every breath, I know every word, like a prayer that only I have heard. The world keeps turning, but I won't let go of the last voice note. 37 seconds, that's all that's left. But tonight, it's enough to hear you again. Rain on the rearview mirror, blurring out the town. Streetlights look like memories melting to the ground. Your coffee cup is still here, rolling on the floor. Funny how a ghost can leave so much behind the door. The radio keeps playing songs we used to know. I turn it down, but somehow you're louder than the road. 100 miles between us, 1,000 in my chest. Every mile I drive away just hurts a little less. But every highway bends, and every shadow ends, and somehow finds its way back again. There's rain on the rearview mirror, and tears I can't explain. Your name keeps showing up, and every drop against the pain. I'm chasing empty headlights, but it still sounds loud and clear. Now all I see is you and me in the rain on the rearview mirror. I passed the diner where we laughed until they closed. The waitress asked about you, I just said I don't know. The truth is that I lost you long before you walked away. Sometimes love dies slowly while the heart still wants to stay. I kept your old voicemail, I play it now and then, just to hear your voice, pretend it's not the bitter end. But every word's a knife wrapped inside a melody, a reminder that forever wasn't meant for you and me. And every broken dream still haunts the in-between, like a movie that refuses to leave the screen. There's rain on the rearview mirror and tears I can't explain. Your name keeps showing up in every drop against the pane. I'm chasing empty headlights through another lonely night, trying to outrun a memory that's riding by my side. You said goodbye so quietly, but it still sounds loud and clear. Now all I see is you and me in the rain on the rearview mirror. Maybe somewhere down the road the sky will finally clear. Maybe I'll stop reaching for a love that disappeared. But tonight the clouds are heavy and the wounds are still sincere. So I keep driving through the darkness with your shadow sitting here. There's rain on the rearview mirror, like heaven's crying too. Every mile keeps taking me farther, but not far enough from you. These tires keep on turning, but my heart stays parked right here, where your smile still lives forever. In the rain on the rearview mirror. The storm will pass tomorrow, that's what people always say. But some storms leave a lifetime, even when they fade away. So I'll keep driving onward while your memory lingers near, just a lonely man in yesterday. In the rain on the rearview mirror. The front door still creaks the same way, like it knows every word we couldn't say. Pictures hanging slightly out of line, frozen pieces of another time. Your coffee cup is still on the shelf. I can't bring myself to move anything else. The silence fills every empty room, like a flower that forgot to bloom. And every corner calls your name. Nothing here has really changed. This is a house full of memories, 1,000 ghosts still living with me. Your laughter echoes down the hall, like you're not really gone at all. Every chair, every wall can see the life we built so kitchen light still flickers at night, the way it did when we'd stay up and fight, then make up before the morning came. Now the darkness only knows my name. I found your jacket by the stairs, still carrying traces of your hair. I held it close and closed my eyes for one more chance to say goodbye. But time keeps moving like it should, while I'm stuck where we once stood. This is a house full of memories, 1,000 ghosts still living with me. Your laughter echoes down the hall like you're not really gone at all. Every chair, every wall can see the life we built so carefully. Now I'm walking through what used to be, in a house full of memories. Maybe one day I'll let the curtains open. Maybe one day my heart won't stay broken. Maybe the dust will finally settle down. Maybe I'll stop looking for you around. But tonight I'm still holding on to a love that's already gone. This is a house full of memories, where every shadow reminds me of your peace. Your voice still dances through the air, like part of you is everywhere. Every floorboard underneath my feet repeats the story of you and me. Though the world keeps telling me to leave, this house full of memories. The lights go out, the silence stays. Another lonely night fades away, and I'll be here where we used to be, inside this house full of memories. Inside this house full of memories. Inside this house full of memories. The coffee's cold beside my bed, 3 days old, like words unsaid. Your picture still upon the wall, but every memory starts to fall. The city's loud, but I hear none. The nights feel longer without someone. I walk these streets we used to know, watching pieces of us let go. And every song reminds me why some good things never learn to survive. I'm fading through the blue, like smoke against the moon, a shadow of the man I was the day I lost you. The silence pulls me down, I'm slowly starting to drown in oceans made of missing you. I'm fading through the blue. I read the text you never sent, imagining what they would have meant. Your laughter lingers in my mind, a ghost that time can't leave behind. The when I settled in my chest. Since the day you chose the rest of your life without my name, nothing's really been the same. And every dream becomes a knife, cutting through what's left of life. I'm fading through the blue, like smoke against the moon, a shadow of the man I was the day I lost you. The silence pulls me down, I'm slowly starting to drown in oceans made of missing you. I'm fading through the blue. Maybe somewhere you still think of me when the rain falls on your balcony. Maybe somewhere in another life you never walked away that night. But wishes never change the truth. The world kept spinning without you. I'm fading through the blue, like a star that nobody knew, burning out without a sound, still reaching out for you. The silence fills the room like flowers laid upon a tomb, and every breath I take feels like another goodbye to you. I'm fading through the blue. The morning comes, but not for me. Your memory's all I ever see, and somewhere between black and true, I'm still fading through the blue. I still hear your footsteps in the empty hall, like echoes that don't fade at all. I reach for you in the quiet night, but you're already out of sight. We used to talk till 3 a.m. like nothing in this world could end. You said forever like it was true. Now forever doesn't include you. I watched you slowly drift away, but I thought you'd always stay. Now every word I didn't say is coming back in the worst way. I should've held you a little tighter, should've fought a little harder. Now I'm just a sinking lighter, burning out in the dark water. I learned goodbye too late, after love turned into fate. Now I'm standing in the rain, calling out your name, but you don't turn around. No, you don't make a sound. And I finally understand, you were slipping through my hands. I learned goodbye too late, and now it's too late to change. Your shirt is still on my chair, like you forgot you were ever there. Every corner of this place still remembers your face. I tell myself I'll be okay, but okay feels far away. I smile just to fake the truth that I'm still lost in losing you. I should've said don't go instead of pretending nothing's dead. I learned goodbye too late. Now I carry all this weight. Every breath feels like your name. Every night feels the same, but you don't come back home. And I'm still here alone. Yeah, I finally understand. Love was never in my plans. I learned goodbye too late. And I lost what I can't replace. I learned goodbye too late, too